Did you ever find yourself inspired by an artistic technique you've never tried? I've recently stumbled upon a few Instagram posts that made me go, I wanna do it. I've never done it before and just tried this method for the first time with my watercolors. Turns out, it's pretty straightforward, so it will be suitable for beginners. And it won't take a lot of extra time compared to your usual drawing or painting process. I will show you the steps, and I think you'll adore the result, just like I did. First, it is better to make a thumbnail sketch to figure out objects you want to paint, like I did here in my sketchbook. For this technique to work, think of it like making a sticker sheet and leave some space around each item. Then, transfer sketches onto a loose sheet of paper you usually use. Sketchbook won't cut it this time, it has to be separate. And after, start drawing or painting like you usually do. I mostly used watercolor, but it could be any other media. Don't focus on it being ideal or too detailed, because you can correct some mistakes and add details in later stages. Add in some other media. Anything goes really, just check that your objects stay separated. If you have blank spaces left, fill them with tiny items. I used rounds, acorns and small flowers here. Now to the interesting part. We are making cutouts, and as I found, they give out fresher, vivid and more contrasting look. So, first separate your objects with scissors. Now, for those finer details within your cutouts, use smaller scissors or X-Acto knife. For that second one, you absolutely need some sturdy piece of plastic or cardboard underneath your paper piece. Otherwise, you'll ruin your table. X-Acto knife could be tricky to use at first. I had to apply quite a bit of pressure and sometimes run the knife through the cut a second time, especially in the corners. But overall, it was easier than I thought. Just be careful, it's mighty sharp and could accidentally cut you or your work. At this stage, you can cut off any mistakes if you made them and perfect your edges. I did not color one of the floral branches because I wanted to see how it would look if I let white border around. Turns out that I like the look, so consider leaving a small border around some of the objects too. After cutting everything out, you can add the finishing details if you feel like it. Ta-da! We have successfully transformed our usual illustrations into creatures of another realm that are these adorable cutouts. And see, it all worked out without much of a challenge, and I personally am very happy with the result. This technique gives your work a creative twist and a bit of a magic feeling somehow. I will use this as props for flat lay photos on Instagram and such, also as a part of future projects. Stay tuned for those. So, artists, tell me, what will you do with your cutouts?